love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Come on up in here. We got a little bit to talk about on this Friday. We got breaking news. We got a fight in jeopardy. We got a misfit boxer, unprofessionalism, but it's all in boxing. That's all it is anyway. So y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, share the video, fight week, supposed to be. Keyshawn Davis, Elwa De Los Santos. Oh, man, I tell you, boy. Tony K in the building. Joaquin in the building. It's just crazy, you guys. It's crazy. Keyshawn Davis come in 4 pounds overweight. And what do I always tell you guys when I say about him? Move your big behind up. Everybody see he was too big for the division, but he was going to keep trying to make that weight to try to get that payday from Gervonta Tank Davis. But it's too late. So that just tells you he does a lot of faking. He does a lot of faking. All that bull crap he did at that press conference, calling people out, telling Abdullah Mason, I'll fight you next. And he missed weight by 4 pounds. Unprofessional. He knew he couldn't make that weight no more. Did you see how big that dude was against Elwa De Los Santos? But I keep telling you why they do this stuff, man. Because, one, the face of boxing is at 135. That what the big payday is. 2, when you move up to 140, you got better quality competition. You have better quality competition. Did they cancel the fight? I ain't see they canceled it. I don't know if they canceled it or not. Did De Los Santos say no? I don't know. I ain't hear that they gonna cancel the fight. 5 pounds. I don't know if they canceled it tonight or not, but if they did, hey, let me get on my Twitter universe. Make no sense, man. Make no sense, Ray. The unprofessionalism of this dude. He did all that hollering and screaming. It's on Twitter. See? All that hollering and screaming that did. Well, they shouldn't cancel the fight. Abdullah Mason should be next. Abdullah Mason, just move him up to the headliner. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the fight is canceled. So, it is what it is. Keyshawn Davis, Elwa De Los Santos fight canceled. Top rank. Top rank getting tired of all these dudes in professionalism. It's a shame. It's a shame. Fight we was all looking forward to. All the hype, and this big fat kid. I don't see y'all liking comedy. Hi. And they canceled the fight. What a shame. What a shame. So what they gonna do with Abdullah Mason now? See, that's the thing about it. They should have just kept the fight on and let Abdullah Mason and Nakatani fight. Is they still fighting? It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, so there you go. So Dula Mason, main event. But see, this is why you gotta like PBC. You have to like PBC. PBC would have had somebody else waiting just in case something like this happened. You see what I'm saying? PBC would have had somebody else waiting on the card that's fighting at 135 just in case this happened. Top Rank got to learn that. They got to learn that. So maybe it's a learning lesson. So all this hollering and screaming that kid been doing, I keep telling y'all, it's an act. It's a fake. It's a fake. Now what I do, I send him up to 140 straight to Gary Antoine Russell. Send him up to 140 straight to Gary Antoine Russell. Not Teofimo Lopez. Straight to Gary Antoine Russell. So he can get humbled. So he can get humbled real quick. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. 4 pounds. How can you be 4 pounds overweight, Ray B? I can't be 4 pounds overweight. Santos didn't want to end up like Devin Haney. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Forget it. I'm not fighting you. Then he's going to hydrate up to about 160, 170. Nah, 165. Devin Haney. So, no bag for him. No, I feel sorry for De Los Santos, who's been out the ring for 2 years. That's the only thing about that. You know? Deadline for refunds is 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You know, yeah. Oh man, I tell you, boy, this stuff is just, it's disappointing. You know, and they do all this hollering and screaming in here, what you call for Riyadh season. He's an ambassador for Riyadh season. Well, at least Nakathani and Nakathiri and what's called made weight. I mean, Adula Mason. I'll tell you, it just disappointing because I really wanted to see that fight, man. But I understand I'm not going to fight nobody 4 pounds overweight. And he might have pulled a Ryan Garcia, did it on purpose, just to be the bigger man. He should have went. I don't even think he did a second weigh-in. You know, I don't even think he did a second weigh-in. It's just a big fat. What I've been telling y'all last year too. He need to move his big butt up. He need to move his big behind up. And now we see all that bluffing, all that talk. But you know what? This will happen when you start winning and making money. He got that belt and got content. He knew he was overweight. Who's his damn trainer? Bo Mack. So he fat like Big Mac. If Bo Mack is Keyshawn Davis' trainer. You know? He need to move his big ass up. Bo Mack is Keyshawn Davis' trainer. Maybe he was snacking from Bo Mack. You know, maybe he was snacking from Bo Mack, and he could turn his Crawford. Yeah, well, now he need to just move up. Well, duh. Yeah, that dude, Bo Mack, his trainer is like 600 pounds. I'm not even exaggerating. The dude bigger than Fat Albert. They're about the same size. Make no sense, man. It just don't make no sense. Let me see something. Let me see something. It's crazy. Here go El De Los Santos. Shout out to Fight Hype. Shout out to Fight Hype. Bomac was his nutrition. Something had to get on. Look. El De Los Santos laughing and smiling. Let me see.
Points. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated defending.
Look at Bomac right there, Keyshawn. See, look at Bomac right there, Keyshawn. You thought I was joking. You see that big fat hamburger right there? That's Keyshawn Davis trainer. That's Keyshawn Davis trainer right there. The big fat guy. That, you know, so, but I am so pissed right now. You know, I'm about to put the link in there. But I've been telling y'all this dude should have moved his big ass up. Then I've been telling y'all that he did all that faking. Now he can go fight. Now he can go fight Teofimo, HLD. Maybe that's what he needs to do. Maybe he need to go fight HL. Maybe he need to go fight Teofimo Lopez. This dude done wiggled it. I told y'all a lot of these fighters be capping, man. A lot of these fighters just be destroying their own careers, man. A lot of them. Passing the Cheetos, bad. That's all. Ain't no sense, man. Look at it. Look at it. Look at Bomac.
Weight world champion. This is the businessman. Keyshawn Davis.
Look at it. My fault. This stuff is couldn't make weight. Did all that talking. And did all that talking.
Defense. Official weight 139.3. 130.
Look at him. Look at him. 139.3. 139.3. Don't make no sense, man. I mean, he done F my weekend up. I wanted to see the fight, but I understand. Cancel the fight. Cancel. Don't let that big fat dude go in there, try to pull a Ryan Garcia. He knew he wasn't making weight. He knew his big ass wasn't making weight.
No, this was the same. This was the same thing.
A little bit, if you can turn it down.
Oh yeah. And I mean, you guys got to let me know because I can't hear myself.
That shit loud as hell.
I know, man, and you know it's not like I try to do that shit on purpose or anything, but
that's why I say.
How's it there?
Go ahead. That's good.
That is it. Okay, my apologies.
Nah,
how we doing, boss? You play, yeah, bro. But you know what? This kid, bro. You know God don't like ugly, man. That's all I gotta say. You know, you heard that the fight is off then, right?
Yeah.
You know the good thing is De Los Santos is getting paid his full purse.
Good.
So whoever decided that, I think that was Samson. We talk a lot of shit about him at times because there's a lot of flip flopping shit. But when it comes to taking care of his fighters, he really sticks out for them. That I do know, and I'm glad that they canceled the fight because that guy was drained as fuck. And then going in there with a beast like Keyshawn Davis coming in at that size. It could get dangerous.
Make no sense. Unprofessional. He did all that capping. He knew yesterday he wasn't gonna make the weight.
Oh, he knew that, bro. He knew that. That's why, bro. You know what? I said God don't like ugly. He was doing all that shit, trying to son Abdullah Mason. And guess what? Abdullah Mason's now headlining in his hometown on his court. You know what I mean? And ready to steal the show tomorrow night. You know, but. Yeah, man, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad in a way, but you know what? I've never had faith in this kid. He's a pump faker. He's a WWE pump faker. I never believed in him.
Well, Y'all know how I feel about him. His resume is trash. He do all this talking and all this stuff. I told y'all he was a weight bully. Now you know what I do? I feed him straight to Gary Antoine Russell. Send him right up to 140, let him fight Gary Antoine Russell. He need to be humble. A lot of these dudes need to be humble, man.
Yeah, man. He lost his money today. And bro, like we'll see what happens next.
It's ridiculous. I'm disappointed, man.
I was looking forward to it, but
I got a lot going on in my life, man. This shit here, man.
But then you saw how arrogant he was. Like, 139.3. He was like, bro, what you smiling for, motherfucker? What you think it's like nothing?
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't
like it was nothing, bro.
Yeah.
No shame, bro. No shame.
These fighters are not disciplined, not eating right, not exercising, not staying. Well, he probably was eating Bo Mac Cheetos.
Nah, he was disciplined. That kid had there's nothing to get off him. He's been a weight bully for too long. That's what that Bo Mac team does. They're all a bunch of weight bullies.
Mm-hmm.
They're all a bunch of weight bullies.
I've been telling you he was big.
Hell yeah.
Do you see how small De Los Santos looked at him? Oh, God.
Yo, De Los Santos looked like a little kid next to him, bro.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter how small Tank would have looked to him. Good God.
So I'm just, I'm just happy at the outcome. And I think that this has to happen more often, because to cancel the fucking fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that the fighter who's not to blame gets paid and keep it going, because a lot of these fighters are pressured to have to take the fight. They got to pay their camp. De Los Santos hasn't worked in 2 years. He needs money. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so it's a lot of pressure. And man, credit to whoever put it together to cancel the fight and to get paid. Good for them. Good for them.
See, and this why, a lot of people, you guys, including HLD, talk shit about PBC. But you know what PBC would have had in case that happened?
What's that?
A fighter on deck.
Well, Top Rank does have a fighter. Make Abdullah Mason fight De Los Santos for the vacant belt.
No, they wasn't gonna do that.
Why not? He's number 2.
They don't think he's ready.
He's number 2.
I hear you. I can't.
I mean, at least for De Los Santos, I think he's ready.
I don't think so.
He's a cherry pick. The guy's off of 2-year layoff and injuries and shit.
Yeah, you just want to see that kid get demolished. Stop it, man.
Nah, man. De Los Santos looks like he's skeletal, bro. He looks like Devin Haney.
They should have had another dude on deck, and just in case that shit happened, man.
But it's for a belt though, so you gotta have somebody who's ranked for the belt.
Man, since when? Sanctioning bodies do whatever they want to do. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. They ain't got to do nothing. I know that for a fact. They can make any kind of dude, pull a dude from rank 10 all the way up to 2. Sanctioning bodies do whatever they want to do, man, if they want to make that fight. But you know what? Good for him. I'm with you, HLD. He don't get no pay. Move his big ass up.
Hey, but that needs to happen more consistently. Everybody don't get paid. And the fighter who's supposed to get paid gets paid. You know what I mean? He's got to cover his camp, his trainers, the flights, the hotels, all that shit comes out of his pocket.
Yeah. Big Tone said, he was on the Bomac diet. Y'all funny. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, this isn't a diet thing, bro. This is that this kid is just too damn big he's been way too damn big for this division.
Son of God, you're right about the first two, but Canelo is not a weight bully. Devin and Ryan, it was, but Canelo would never weight bully. Canelo too small for what
a 5'6.5" dude is a weight bully.
Exactly. He ain't nowhere near a weight bully. Canelo too small for real.
Yeah, we better. When's the last time you weighed 168?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's what I'm trying to say. But Canelo's a weight bully?
I'm trying. Let me see.
You're 14?
When I think maybe my 10th grade year in high school, maybe.
But Canelo's a weight bully at 5'6.5" or whatever.
Canelo ain't no weight bullet champ. That ain't happening. You know. But I know you were looking forward to the fight, wasn't you?
I was looking forward to the fight on the even basis. When I saw that 139 this morning, I was like, what? Like I had to do a double take. I had to rewind the live because his reaction was like nothing. And like, did I hear 139 or 134.3? And so I literally on the live, I went back and he's like, what? And then and he's acting like nothing. And like, what the hell? And nobody booed, nobody like what? Nothing, bro. It was like, so? Yeah, well now I wonder what he's gonna have to say, man.
Son of God, Canelo was fighting at his weight class. Everybody is bigger than Mayweather. Mayweather moved up to fight Canelo. So you can't say Canelo is bigger than Mayweather. Of course. That was his weight class, 154. What are you talking about?
And I think they fought at the catchweight too, right?
Yeah, he had to move down to 152.
Yeah, so I mean, he gave up his advantage.
Exactly. He came from his weight class to fight Floyd Mayweather. Floyd wanted that fight. Canelo, Canelo was fighting at his weight class, but they ain't got nothing to do with that. Canelo wasn't big for no. That's Floyd problem. He's like, Lou, I need my flowers because you didn't believe me when I told you Loma was retiring. Well, you get your flowers, champ. Wait a minute, first, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to go back and see. You said that.
Do you have evidence of this?
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. So damn. So the only really good fight is that means they moved my boy Shark Tank up. My man, what's called Derek Davis.
We got a fight tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, but nobody's talked about it, and I don't know if it is, but I thought Tiger Johnson's fighting tomorrow. Is he not?
Yeah, but nobody care about that dude.
Yeah,
he looked like shit his last fight.
No. In his last fight, it was his first fight at 147. He looked different.
Yeah, okay.
He looked good. I don't think he probably watched that one. He was a 145. He was a 140 guy. And then they decided to go. And I really thought, I was talking to one of his trainers the day before yesterday. And I'm like, bro, I really thought that Tiger Johnson at the beginning of the day, he has the potential, but then he plateaued. And I'm like, bro, what happened? This guy's not growing, bro. I don't see no nothing special out of him. So Top Rank was getting pissed off at him, and they were about to cut him. They decided to go to 147, and boom, bro, the kid looked good, explosive, sharp. He's fighting the guy that dropped Norman Jr., Boca Chica.
Okay. So is that fight on which comp?
It should be on the undercard of this one.
Okay. Well, Keyshawn brother's going to be on there. I don't know why.
Oh, because it's a brother thing, you know what I mean? And they're over there and
but people don't want to see his brother. People want to see fighters, real fighters, people that can fight.
Well, you know what's even more embarrassing about Keyshawn? He then had the state of Virginia on combat sports has a 10-pound rehydration clause.
Mm-hmm.
And he had them remove it. They had to make and remove the 10-pound rehydration clause for Keyshawn Davis. So he had to remove it. And he still missed weight. Hey, Tony, I didn't say it to you in the chat.
Man. So, oh my goodness. Well, Terrence Crawford said it best. He got to move his ass up.
Yeah.
Ain't no more waiting for that payday.
They almost took it. The deal was they said that he couldn't. They were going to have a secondary weigh-in tomorrow. He couldn't come in at no more than 149. Mm-hmm. And what else was it? There was a compensation and something else in there, but it was for what he couldn't come in no more than 149 tomorrow morning. But then at the last minute, they just said, you know what, we're gonna decide on the safety of the fighter. And I think it's because they said, yo, man, take the money, bro. Why would you risk? Why do it? Yeah. Take the money. You're getting paid, like, bro. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, you can't keep fucking the other fighters because some of these fighters is not disciplined. You know, they do. If you gonna make
That's
weight,
cheating, bro. That's what you mean about discipline.
Let the other man get paid.
Yeah, but this wasn't about discipline, rebuttal. This wasn't the discipline.
I know, but
this is cheating.
What I'm saying is, I know this, but he didn't even try to a second which come way in.
No, because he's cheating.
That's what I'm saying.
He thought he could pull a Ryan Garcia or something like that.
You know, and Bomac need to be held accountable. He needs to be held accountable. You let that man do that, and you know that he was overweight.
No, that's crazy. Well, the WBO, I got to look up the WBO rules. If there is a you know how sometimes you got to report your weight.
Mm-hmm. It ain't like the WBC. Yeah,
I'm gonna ask Gustavo. I can look up the rules, but I'm gonna look that up, or I'm gonna ask him. Did he report that he was on weight properly? If they have a weight schedule, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he ruined the weekend, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people disappointed.
Yeah, like I wasn't invested in the fight, but because I got to talk with his coach, you know what I mean? His coach Cello, and you're like, okay, all right. You guys looking relaxed. You're talking. You got this in the bag, and it kind of pumps you up a little bit. And I'm like, all right, I'm definitely looking forward to see this. And man, that was terrible, man. Terrible.
Yeah, that's how it is. We're looking forward to it, but I told you, I said it too, man. I say that's a big nigga. Don't be surprised. he need to move his big ass up, and look what the hell happened.
Try to punk Abdullah Mason, bro, and then he punked himself, bro. He ducked Abdullah. You know what it is? He ducked Abdullah Mason, bro.
Now
we're gonna bro. We don't fight bums like that, man. You got to go get a belt or something, man. Right now, he's an undisciplined type. We want champions.
Nah, champ. T.O. will fight him. T.O. ain't getting no payday. T.O. better be lucky if he ever get another fight.
That's not true. T.O.'s got options.
That's my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Hey, look what what's that TGB? Is that the PBC guys TGB?
Yeah,
is it?
Tom Brown promotion. Mm-hmm.
Look at T.O.'s latest tweet and look who reposted it.
I see it. I hear you. But I understand, and the stuff that he said, remember HLD, I said right here on this show that some of the concerns that he might be concerned with.
Yo, man, Turkey broke his word. Fuck him. He broke his word.
He should have kept it.
I was always saying, first of all, I never wanted a Devin Haney fight. Never. Nobody was saying on May 3rd, we want to see Tio and Devin Haney. Nobody. We were all looking forward to Tio and Boots because that's what we'll sign for. And then Bill Haney, a master genius at having all the media bite. He bum rushed it and he stole he sabotaged that fight to make it for Devin Haney. I'm glad Tio didn't take it because if you sign a contract with me and you're telling me this is what the contract said. His contract said your next fight is for this amount versus Boots or an equal competent elite fighter of his stature. Well, equal to Boots is not no damn Devin Haney. And for less money. So I'm glad he didn't. Yeah, Norfolk is pissed.
Norfolk is pissed. Would have been a late replacement, but Keyshawn don't want that smoke. Well, Keyshawn wouldn't have got that smoke. De Los Santos would have got it because Keyshawn was done. But oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know, but something got to happen. And
well, that ain't happening this weekend, bro. You kind of messed up tomorrow night.
Hopefully that humbled the dude. Hopefully that humbled him. He got to get himself together. All that shouting and screaming and trying to disrespect fighters, talking about I can fight you after I fight him and all that. He overdo the selling now. He overdoing selling the fight. He overdoing. And then you go miss weight. Then you go miss weight. I mean, come on, man. You just can't be. That is so. Oh man. I don't know what to say about this dude, man.
Yeah, man.
Monica got something for you, HLD.
Where we at? Where?
It's on the screen.
Teal's your favorite fighter? Oh, I didn't know that, Monica.
You know her.
It says Teal's her. Yeah, she says Teal's her favorite fighter is what it says.
That ain't what that say.
Hey, that's what I'm reading. It says Monica, and then it goes, Teal is my favorite fighter.
Yeah, man. So look, all of y'all who put them parlays in early now, see, now I can go. That's why I don't do mine till Saturday morning. You got to scratch that one, man. That's messed up, man. Oh my goodness, man. Keyshawn, another nigga done fumbled the bag. We done have 4 niggas done fumbled the bag.
Damn, bro. Well, Ryan fumbled the bag. Devin Haney fumbled the bag.
Yeah. Teofimo fumbled the bag.
No, Boots fumbled the bag. Boots fumbled the bag.
Stop being so bad.
Boots fumbled the bag.
Teofimo fumbled the bag.
No, he delivered and he's ready for Boots.
Keyshawn Davis fumbled the bag. So we had all them.
Hey, who's Boots fighting?
We had all them 4 dudes fumble the bag. But y'all keep saying Boots fumbled the bag, but Boots wasn't really into going to fight Teofimo Lopez. So
bro, he has a contract with him and signed for that fight.
How did he fumble the bag and he ain't signed shit?
So how did Teo fumble the bag if he didn't sign shit?
Teo was going to fight.
No, you're going off of the bullshit reports. You're going off of bullshit reports.
You can defend them all you want.
And I defend them. It's a fact. He never signed. He said to fight.
I don't care. He was going to fight at the.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Even my boy was eating egg in the face yesterday.
You can talk me all you want.
He never agreed to sign no damn Devin Haney.
Well, he said it.
No, he didn't. You see, you're not in the loop more than me, bro. You can't do that.
First of all, if you're gonna let me talk. Stop hollering because your mic is out night. If he did all this defending himself on Twitter, that's right there. If I'm a lawyer, he's guilty. So stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. All this shit he said, I can pull all this shit up.
Go ahead, pull it up and see it. And go ahead.
If he said it,
I was about to sign, and someone told me no.
Why he defending himself?
That's separate than what he did. He does all this shit off on the side. I can't control what the fuck he do.
You know what? You getting worse than Monica and Darren Collins about.
No.
I'm telling you.
He knows he shouldn't go on these platforms. But hey, that's him.
Look, first of all, I can only go by what he does, not what you say. You're not Teofimo Lopez.
And what did he say?
I can only go by what he said.
Do I need to pull up the recording?
He said, no, I don't give a fuck about that stuff. No, I'm not going to fight Devin Haney because I know what's going on. Y'all can be mad all y'all want. In that case, he should have said, what, no contract signed?
I know that. That's what he should have said.
But he didn't.
No, what he did is he made it worse by talking too much.
So in the court of law, he's guilty.
No, I promise you, you've never been in front of a judge like I do on the basis. So don't tell me that you in the court of law you're guilty.
I've never been in front of.
Not as somebody at the court. Not as somebody at the court.
They laughing at
maybe as a defendant.
HLD, they laughing at you, man.
Hey man, maybe as a defendant. You've been in front of the judges as a defendant?
Look, man, you can say hard on the screen, you're not going to change my opinion. So
I'm not going to change your opinion, but you're trying to change mine.
I ain't trying to change you. I don't care about that.
You just said I don't know. I'm like, what?
Teofimo Lopez, in my opinion, fumbled the bag.
No, Boots fumbled the bag.
Is trying to
Boots fumbled the bag.
Well, Boots fumbled. Okay, well, all 5 of them fumbled the bag.
Well, here's what Boots did better than Teo.
I don't care.
Here's what Boots did better than Teo. He didn't open his mouth to it. He just had his people say, "We're not taking the fight." Right?
Monica, they look at his ass. He's so proud to defend T.O.
See, the difference between me is that I don't care about anybody's opinion. That's why I'm HLD. That's why I'm HLD.
He fumbled the bag. As simple as that.
And so did Boots.
Now we're going to see what goes on next.
Hey, we still might get the Boots fight, but under Eddie Hearn and not Turkey.
Stop mentioning Boots in his man. Y'all can't beat.
Why? Are you like Greg Hackett? Are you like Greg Hackett?
Y'all just wasting y'all time trying to fight Boots Ennis, man. He just had the chance to get the bag.
Hey, look what Hannibal's saying, bro. Who's gonna pay? Hey, rebuttal. Who's gonna pay anybody $11 million to see somebody to chase Devin Haney?
That's Hannibal. I ain't got nothing to do with what Hannibal said. He said a lot of weird shit. You know what I mean? He said T.O. a duck. All right, well, y'all know what I gotta do when y'all say people a duck. You know?
It's rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season.
Duck season for Teofimo Lopez. Now,
we need to put Boots' head on that too. Boots and Teal. Because the first man who pulled out was Boots.
All right, wait. Keyshawn Davis. Screw the boxing community. If I'm in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, I curse that nigga something terrible when I see him.
Hey, do you think Keyshawn Davis? Hey, do you think Keyshawn Davis is gonna have the balls to? Yeah, it's off, Hannibal. Do you think Keyshawn Davis is gonna have the balls to attend tomorrow's fight?
Hey, I was thinking about that before you came on too. I like, damn, is he gonna attend the fight?
Be cheerleading for his brother?
He probably will.
It's gonna be his sister probably doing the national anthem or something like they did last time and all that shit, right?
Yep.
Yo, man, no shame.
He probably will. And when they show him, they're gonna boo his ass. They're gonna boo his ass.
Do you think they're gonna be on code?
Huh?
You think they're gonna boo him or Norfolk is gonna be on code?
Oh, they're gonna boo his ass, man. You know, this is almost worse than Jaime McGill being a drug cheat. My fault, Teach. My fault. I always got those shades.
I'm about to head home. Are you gonna be on?
It depends, man. How long will it take to get home?
Probably an hour.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's finishing in 59 minutes.
I might Teach. Just check in, Chan. I don't know.
Hey, I'll try to keep him busy, Cheech. I'll try.
It's Saturday, man. She say, yeah, he's ducking. He's scared if them black knuckles Haney has for him. Nah.
Oh my God, he's scared.
Nah, he ain't scared of Devin Haney, that's for sure. I call it like I said. I call it like I said. Yeah, Hannibal, that fight is off. Your man Keyshawn Davis is unprofessional.
Hey, go member. He goes, what the fuck? Teach your face don't. Your face and voice don't match.
Man, y'all leave Teach alone. I'm the only one about to teach, man.
Go member. I dare you say what you thought he was. Go ahead.
Oh, wait a minute. This our first time seeing Teach?
Maybe for him. I've seen him before. But I had to think a long
time ago. Teach was on this joint a long time ago without his what's called. Go remember funny though. He said he Teach your face voice don't match. Nah, it don't. It don't. But I don't know, man. Teach it be. They just cracking up over there.
What Go Member said is what I thought, bro. He thought he was Spaniard or something.
Spaniard.
Oh man.
Oh, no, you didn't, Hannibal. I thought Teach was a white boy from Boston.
That's what they're trying to say with a Spaniard, that they thought he was like some type of, European.
Y'all leave my man Teach alone, man. Y'all leave my man Teach alone.
Yo, that Teach is he's sophisticated, okay?
He just got that, that African accent. You know.
No, is that he's got a mild he's got a mild manner
You know.
voice. You know what I mean?
He got a boost in his voice, and normally I'd be like, put some bass in your goddamn voice.
Yo, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, you ain't never seen me do Boost Ennis on this show, huh?
That's exactly what it is.
Man, Boost, you about to fight Tio? What you think? Oh man, whatever it is, man.
Hey, listen. I don't know, man. There's just so many things that's gonna happen. But one thing Tio did also say, it seems like Turkey and Eddie Hearn are not on the best terms.
He's like, T speak proper. Yeah, that's all.
It's sophisticated, man. Come on, like, what's wrong with that?
So, Hannibal, what we gonna do, man? What y'all gonna do? What we gonna do, man? I mean, is Dula Mason gonna get upset tomorrow? Now, you never know. You might put them paws on him if he don't work on that defense, man.
Well, if Abdullah Mason shows out tomorrow, that's gonna be nice for the young man.
Dula just said I go up to 140 and fight Keyshawn.
When he say that after the shit today?
Yeah, I'm put it back up. I just had.
I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm. He said he'll go to 140 and fight him.
Well, I'm glad, because he was hesitant because it's a lot of pressure being on stage, and that you got to follow orders of your boss and how okay, we're gonna call you out, we're gonna make the fight, or do I disrupt this press conference? It's hard to be yourself. You know what I mean? I think on a normal basis he'd be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna take it. He'd snag his belt and smush his face. You know what I mean? That's what he. But he doesn't want to act like that.
Yeah, and that's what's so disappointing. Keyshawn faked the funk with you guys, made y'all. He do all that fake hyping and talking, like I told y'all he do. And he did all that disrespecting Tank and all that. Then what he say? I thank Tank for happy. He said he praised Tank again yesterday. For going this far. That kid, man, these kids don't know what they want to talk about, man.
Oh, shit, this was recent. This was just a few minutes ago, right? An hour ago?
Yeah. It's just crazy, man.
I like this kid, man. I like this kid in the ring, and I like this kid outside the ring, which is a rare thing, right? You not always you get the personalities to match of what you kind of like in a fighter and in a person, but I like Abdullah Mason. He's a very proper kid, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, MMA boxing. The fight got canceled, but the card is still going on. Keyshawn disappointed. He screwed up, lost the belt, and threw the fight. Yep. Now people who were saying that Keyshawn gonna get a shot at Muratalla, that ain't happening. That ain't happening now.
Hey,
he won't be unified now.
One thing I do know, that Devin Haney may have been a weight bully, but he never missed weight.
Oh, yeah, he almost killed himself, died. They had to drag his ass in the ring. They had to drag him by his hair. Yeah. Hell no, HLD ain't popping. He goes show to show. HLD want to be seen, man. That's all. He want to be seen and heard, man.
That's just everybody just jealous that I'm without a channel. I'm known more. That's all.
That's my guy, though, y'all. Respect to Haney, never missed weight and fought Ryan, even though he came in 3 pounds over. Well, that was money hungry and stupidity. That's what happened to him.
Yeah, but then on fight night, he weighed the same or more than Ryan, so it didn't matter.
Eric in the building said, "Where my girl Jab Queen at? Oh, damn, that's your girl now? Okay." I seen him on Twitter space. Oh, he on everything. HLD on everything. He want to be seen. He the new he gonna get mad when I say this. He the new D Block.
Oh hell! What the hell? No, man, I don't do none of this content creating or anything like that.
Oh man, I'll tell y'all, man. Y'all know D Block my guy, but D Block be capping on Twitter, boy. I'll tell you, that nigga just posts anything just to get some Twitter followers.
But does he get them right? He does get them followers. It seems like whatever he's doing is working for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they putting it up there, every little thing. Would this happen? Would this happen? Do you want to see that? I'm like, oh God, shut up. God damn.
He's trying to run a Twitter channel like a YouTube channel, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm glad this is not my life. Good God Almighty. He like the Kevin Hart of Boston. I'm finna be single. Everybody, my girl. Oh God, Eric's stupid. All right, y'all. Let's hear. What is that? Let's hear a little bit what Abdullah Mason said about
I want to hear this.
being unprofessional.
All right, Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here, fresh off of breaking news. Keyshawn Davis and Edward De Los Santos weren't able to come to fight agreement. So who better to have replace and step up in Norfolk Scope Arena, a person who had the place lit and electrified and gained a lot of fans here other than Abdullah Mason. When you heard this news, what was the first thing that came about?
I mean, the first thing in my head is, you got to be prepared for the moment. I'm prepared to step up and be that main event, especially in here in Norfolk. This is only my second time fighting here, but it already feel like, I would say like a second home. All the fans, they loved it the first time I was out here. I came out, got here, and everybody telling me like, man, we loved you, man. We can't wait to see you perform again. So it was amazing, being out here the first time, and to be out here a second time. And not only that, it's gonna be my first main event out here. So Norfolk is I might have to stay.
The guy, he played that music in the background, that's for sure.
It was great news to me. Just everything falling in line. So everything happened at its proper timing.
There's a lot of huge opportunities, being able to headline for the first time and potentially soon for a world title shot. But overall, is this how you envision just kind of like being able to, prove to the world that you're one of those guys at a stage like this, at these kind of circumstances?
Yeah, for sure. I envision, like, I would say the same thing, but in Cleveland.
Y'all think they rushing him, man?
This
no,
is
I don't think so.
In the career, every boxing determines certain stuff. I thought the fight was gonna fall through, and I feel like it would have been great if it fell through with De Los Santos. It would have been even a better build up for me and Keyshawn to fight at 140. But I feel like that'll still be able to happen.
You heard it?
Mm-hmm.
You heard it? Build up.
Yeah, I like this kid, man. He's only 21 years old, 20, and look how smooth he talks. You know what I mean? He got caught in the moment yesterday on stage, but here he is, and bro, he says everything right. He's smooth about it. He doesn't have none of his daddy holding his hand on there. He's on his own, taking care of his own business. I love it.
See, y'all, you see what Hannibal said? Who said that before Hannibal? I know Hannibal be listening to the show. He said Keyshawn got the title and seemed to lose. I said that today. He said he lost his hunger once he got that belt. And started styling and profiling, doing all that pump faking and faking. And that's what happened when you start pump faking and faking.
And capping. All that capping he doing.
This is Google Pixel 9.
All that shit that he did to himself. Yo, man, all that stunt that he did in his last fight, sending himself bananas and watermelon and blaming it on an innocent man so he could create a buzz for a fight. All that shit's catching up, bro. Karma is real, man. You can't be like that. Look at this, bro. It's terrible. Look.
The third one, Norfolk. Yeah,
come on, man.
Mason like, whoa, good thing. Lou, check your notification. My man, you got 9+. 9+ what? What are you talking about? Let me ask you, why when I'm on stream, y'all, I don't get them many notifications, but when I'm on regular YouTube and I'm doing my show, I get like 300 people in here, 200 people in here watching. But on stream, y'all, oh God, I don't know why it's like that. They need to change.
Oh, you know, this is what I've heard, Rebuttal. That when you're using StreamYard, the way YouTube, what's that shit called? I'm sorry?
Algorithm or CPM?
Yeah. The way the algorithm works with StreamYard, it's not as popular. There's another thing that they use. That YouTube has its own like streaming for you to share.
Yeah.
I've been told by other content creators that
It gotta be true because I be pumping when I don't go on. I like stream now because I get to use all my
when you're by yourself, you probably get more than when you say I'm on here, so maybe I need to get off. I'm just saying, but it's true what you. There's some truth to what you're saying because I've heard it before. Now, if you use the YouTube has its own guest streaming, so that if you want to invite somebody for one person, then
but they got to join the same time you come on. They got to come on the same time. You got to send them a link.
No. You could send the link to the person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could send a link to the person. Yeah, that's
just one person. But but you're very right with what you're saying because I've heard it before.
Teach say this week has been so dramatic. Yeah, Teach. Oh, Leo, what's going on, champ? The fight canceled, but the car's still going on. HLD, stop capping. You know you and T.O. sent them bananas.
Man, T.O. was in California. If you guys really want to know. But
all right, let's see what this let's see what the fake gangster got to say.
Hey,
chilling. Your fighter Abdullah Mason, big fight against Jeremiah Nakatila. How you feeling about that?
I feel good about it. You know, I'm excited to see how Abdullah handled this guy in the ring. You know what I mean? He's a fighter that has to be respected as well because he carries a lot of power. So it's a good test for Abdullah.
Now, Jeremiah Nakatila been in there with Shakur Stevenson. He's been here with fighters on that level. What do you want to see from Abdullah to let you know he's ready for that next step up?
Well, I just want to see some great ring generalship, you know what I mean, with ultimately a knockout.
He's looked at as the future of boxing. He's looked at as a big puncher. Is there any pressure for him to get those knockouts each and every time out?
No, I don't think it's pressure, you know what I mean? I don't even think it's necessary where it has to be done every time, but I'm not going to complain if he get one.
So yesterday there was a back and forth between Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah. Keyshawn was challenging him to a fight next. Then, today he missed his weight and already admitted that he was heading to 140. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, from the South, we call that pump faking. You know what I mean? When a man is barking with lip service, knowing that, he ain't going to even be fighting that way. That's pump faking. But I'm wishing the homie the best, you know what I mean? Because, I got love for Keyshawn. I hope that he go to 140. I think he's going to do well there. But he was straight pump faking with my young.
Exactly. And in D.C., we call it welling. He was welling. We call it welling. He was welling, man.
I haven't heard that in a minute. I haven't heard that in a minute. He was welling. But it's true.
You ain't heard that in a minute?
Yeah, I haven't heard that in a minute. You old.
Whatever.
but it's true. Yeah, it's true. I mean, you gotta all these young people. They like, bro. That's not real energy, bro. You can see that's a persona. And I get it. Hey, he's garnished attention, and at least he's delivering in the ring. But I don't. But as far as at least handling these bums, but I still haven't seen him get tested.
Yeah, exactly, man. He ain't got tested yet, and I say he just hyped. He did a good job hyping his fights up, doing all that hollering and screaming. But when you do this, you mess it up. When you become unprofessional and stuff like that. They thought he still was going to accept it. That's what they thought. HLD.
Yeah, that's what, bro. This is a lot of pressure. Especially if you're not going to get paid. Typically, you don't get paid. If he doesn't take the fight, bro, you out your ass and with bills, bro, because we not paying. But whoever, so it had to do with Samsung,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now he got to move up and find a fighter. He got to find a fight when he move up. He can find a fight at 140. They're big. Would it be a good fight? But he about to fight Berto Prelude. Keyshawn and Matias would have been a good fight.
Yeah, I don't know how getting stripped. See, like when Keyshawn, when Shakur did the same thing similarly, because for Keyshawn it was just like, was it a pound, like 1.2 pounds when he got stripped? But at least he fought and he won the fight, which still helped him to get ranked at 135. But with Keyshawn getting stripped and no fight, you know, and the sanctioning body's now losing money on this fight, where they're gonna rank him at?
Yeah. So now he's beltless after he worked so hard to get it. Now he got to move up to 140. So let's talk about it. What belt who do we have a better shot at beating at 140 for the champions?
Let's see. We got to see the winner of Puello and Matias. I don't think he could beat any of those two guys. He's not beating Antoine. He ain't beating none of the champions, bro.
It could be hard at 140. I don't care what nobody say.
He's hard. Let me just tell you something. He's chinny. You guys don't know his.
Yeah.
He's chinny.
You who don't know? I bring it up all the time. They forget 5 fights ago when Butch Khan had him on stinky legs. So don't tell me. I know.
But you know, those who hang out from gyms to gyms, and there's a lot of stories of chinny Keyshawn Davis.
He said he think he'll fight all bombs. Nah, you don't have to fight somebody. But you know who get the short end of the stick that we ain't talking about? His daddy. Who said he Keyshawn daddy? Andy Cruz.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, no, I mean, everybody he mentioned that, you know, oh, look, bro, you say you sat on stage. All right, he challenged Mason. Okay, next bet. 2 seconds later, 139.3, bro. You ducked Abdullah Mason. That's what I want to say. He ducked Abdullah Mason, chased him out of the division.
You stupid.
Abdullah Mason chased him out.
He said, can Tito Makedo make 140?
He is 140.
Looking close, one eye and tell you chinny. That's right. You know I know. I call all of them. I can tell it. I get in. They get mad. I don't care. Niggas, hey, they be pump faking. They getting knocked down. Niggas ain't got no power. Getting stinky legs. You do all that hollering and screaming. We can say whatever we want about T.O. T.O. land one of them punches on your ass solidly. Your ass going, you know, if you ain't got no chin, you're going to be doing the stinky leg. It's as simple as that. I just remember my son. Yeah, he already at 140. He already at 140. Man, when do Daniel Dubois and Usyk fight? Next month?
Who's yeah, it should be next month in July.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, it should be in July for that fight. But we said,
what's the next biggest fight coming up besides Tank since that fight is canceled?
No,
we were looking forward to.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I am looking forward to the all women's card on July 11th.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
I'm looking forward to that. And then on Saturday, there's another major card on July 12th. I forgot who is that when the July 12th is the Shiraz and Berlanga. Is that when is July 12th?
That was Shakur Stevenson fight. What's called?
Yeah, I think it's July 12th because I know that weekend is full of fights. I know July 11th and the 12th.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Then I want to see how Shakur going to act with all that pressure. I think he's.
I really want to see that. I'm interested in that. I really am because Kevin Farmer has some pop. I'm not saying he's got knockout pop, but he does have pop in his hands to garner
to get your attention,
and to have So he did well in that first fight. In the second fight, he just got smoked by this young lion. Can Shakur weather that type of shit?
Yeah,
a guy throwing 1,000 punches in a fight against you. He's never seen something like this.
Yeah. But I think Shakur also going to try to surprise people and stand there for a minute because Zepeda ain't got no pop, the one punch knockout power.
Yeah, he's a combination break you down type of. He has awesome combinations.
But he got enough shit to get your attention.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe one punch that, but this kid loves to throw 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. That's gonna hurt you. You're gonna break down. You can't, no matter how, if it's not a lot of power, but you're gonna take 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. That's gonna break you down.
Yeah, Gold. Remember, Keyshawn don't get no money if you lose weight. He's done. Yeah, he lost money in the belt. He lost both. I'm looking forward to all women weigh in. That's it. That's all I'm looking forward to. I'm with you.
That's July 10th.
I'm looking for. We know the people of Butt Entertainment. We look forward to the women weigh-ins. That's what we look forward to. Good God, oh Lord, have mercy, that girl. Oh man, y'all hit the like button, share the video. Keyshawn will fuck everybody weekend up, but hey, the fight must go on.
Hey, but you know what? He's probably playing this smart. See, this is where Teal needs to learn how to play smart. Keyshawn's not on social media, right? I don't think he said a damn word since he left stage.
I ain't know. I ain't even check.
You know what I mean? And so but you got to have people pushing your media and behind the scenes so they can try to at least make you look in a good light. And guys like Teal, well, he don't have it like that, and he don't get it that being quiet is
his problem is he talk too much. He just needs to
he does
shut up and fight, man.
But at the same time, with Teal been dominating all the headlines. He's taking care of the content creators. They can't stop talking about him.
Fight, man.
Nobody was talking about Keyshawn. All this week, who they talking about? Teal. Today, they're talking about Keyshawn because he fucked up.
But I understand all publicity, but all publicity is not good publicity.
It's better than not being known.
Yeah, it helps, man. But sometimes just
no, it does. All it is that, like for an example, whoever said that in the chat, man, you're everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, like relevance. That's what it is. You're in the forefront, and that's important. That when people think, Teal's popular. I mean, because they're always talking about him.
Yeah, but so now they see that some things just not worth it, man. You just got to do your work. Why these dudes can't be like Tank? Once your fight is over, go on a hibernation.
Well, my guys don't want to wear purses, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Once the fight, I don't care about the off the field stuff. I know your guy just your guy just want to disrespect the whole world by saying the N-word and call
right. No, I hear what you're saying. You want your guy to shut up and dribble, and that's it.
Just disappear. Your fight is over. Go enjoy your life with your kids and your family and stuff like that, and shut up. Then when you get a fight coming up, get back on social media and promote the fight and work out, man.
Yeah, but this generation is too locked in with social media that it's literally ingrained in their lives. Like it's important. You cannot live without it. That's how. I mean, they see it different than you and I, brother. Social media is like breathing for them. Social media is like breathing.
Dan Raphael said the new nickname for Keyshawn is the Bad Business Man.
Bad business.
The Bad Business Man. Yeah, he a T.O. fan. You can't tell? That nigga like Monica, man. That nigga eat, sleep, shit, T.O. Like Monica eat, sleep, shit, Bud Crawford. That's it, T.O. So how much free money is De Los Santos getting? I don't know how much he was getting paid. How much he was getting paid?
I can't. I'm gonna say somewhere in the 300 range.
You think so? We can look up the purses though. Tony, you in here? Look up the purses. De Los Santos, Keyshawn Davis.
I'm gonna say about the 300 range.
I think
it was funny. Keyshawn is over here bragging that he's the one that chose De Los Santos. Like that's a flex. You chose a guy who's been inactive for 2 years, blood clot issues coming off a loss, and he's flexing. Oh, I chose him. Like what?
And look, y'all done talked this guy up. What's his name? Ernesto Mercado. He said he had a message for Keyshawn Davis. He said, "I'll be waiting for you at 140." I told you once. See, y'all gonna listen to me. Everything I say most of the time be right, but y'all be hating on me. You know, a lot of times these dudes don't want to move up to a different weight class because when you move up to a different weight class, they bigger, stronger, faster. You know, that's why these guys kill themselves to make weight in these lower level weight class because they don't want to move up. Why do you think Devin been looking like a zombie at 130 and 135, 140? He didn't know them big boys, them dudes up in them other weight classes is bigger, stronger, and faster. Via Ryan Garcia.
Hey, you're trying to say that Tito don't got a what is Devin Haney's next option?
I don't know. I named two of them, Blair Flair and Conor Bennett. There you go.
Nah, Conor Bennett he ain't taking Conor Bennett.
Cause I want them to, because I like Conor now.
No, I'm saying realistically. I bet you the media and all these media hosts for Bill Haney, they're not gonna push nobody on that hit list next.
Wait a minute. Let me set y'all up with this person narrative. First of all, I ain't seen Tank in the person all the time, but you know who else wear purses? Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. They start wearing purses too. So mention their name along with the face of boxing. You know, I'm always call y'all when y'all bullshit. Mention their name too. They had purses. Go ahead. Come on.
Me? I'm shit. Any man who wears a purse. Quack.
No, I'm talking to the girl that hates Tank Davis.
Yeah, good. I'll keep that same energy. Shit,
I one thing when it comes to that kind of stuff, I don't care about that. They do that's dead shit. They can do whatever they want. As long as they fight inside the ring, I don't give a fuck what they do. They can wear girdles and that shit. Roddy Piper wore. What the fuck? I don't care. First being for Keyshawn Davis. Nah, not that. That's lame-os, man. Yeah, Frank Martin is at 140. He just said he'll see Keyshawn at 140.
You know what? I might take back 300,000 for because if that's what he got for
no, that's lame-os. That's not De Los Santos. That's lame-os. That's all.
No, but I'm saying if that's what Keyshawn got for lame-os, 350.
Tony says she don't see it. Okay.
And they paid it off so easily, right? They it isn't easy. It was they've been negotiating for maybe like 4 hours, 5 hours, and for them to just say, "Yeah, we'll just pay your purse." It couldn't have been that crazy amount of $300,000 for free.
Y'all should hit the like button, share the video, subscribe, come on up in here. Keyshawn done fucked our weekend up, but we still gonna watch the Doodle Mason and see what the kid got to do. I hope the kid win. You know,
I do too, man. I like this kid. I really do.
Even though you know me, I wait a minute before I crown these dudes. These dudes.
No, you can't. You can't crown any of these motherfuckers. You got to prove it in the ring.
And they get mad at me when Lou, you hating on Hannibal. Lou, you hate the kids. Big dog. Lou, you hate the young black. Nigga, I don't care if they Puerto Rican, white, anything.
Yeah. Why you gotta say Puerto Rican first, bro? What's up?
I got something for you. Guess who my favorite fighter was?
How long ago?
A long time ago. And he was 135, 140.
135, 140?
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago was over 20.
A boxer. Hector Macho Camacho.
Well, he was really 120. He was 130, 135. Then he blew up to all those other weights.
Yeah, exactly. Hector Macho Camacho was one of my favorite fighters back then.
Yeah, he you know, his best years or I think he has 130 and like from 82 to 87, I think Camacho just legend at 130, just a legend.
I do the walk around and be like, it's macho time.
Macho time.
That's my guy. Oh, nigga, I will delete you off my channel if you say some Edgar Berlanga. The fuck
Like your brother.
I got jokes today, man. You think I like the most overrated fighter in boxing in mankind history? Edgar Berlanga? You out your goddamn.
Oh, yeah, he's better than Munguia.
Yeah, well, him too.
You know? I'm just saying, he's better than Munguia.
Oh man, Abdullah got more development to do. Yeah, he
do. He's a pup. You know what I mean? He's still in development. He's a pup. But I like what I see, and I like to continue watching his growth. But we're not saying he's the next. That's like Ibarra says. A lot of people like to be crowning these. Look, right now at 154, my guy is Andrew Zayas, and he still has to prove himself. He's got to go in that ring and get that crown. First things first.
That's another overrated fighter who's going to get the shit whooped out of them. Soon he fights somebody.
He ain't no Charles Conwell. You got to chill on that.
That's he is.
He ain't no Charles Conwell.
Look, you should have been on this show. Because I told them dudes, I said, Charles Conwell is a bum. No, dude, Charles Conwell. I said, that dude's a bum, man. Y'all trying to change my mind. Next thing you know, so I told y'all.
Coach Rodman, man, he was trying to pick up Charles Conwell. I'm like, over Xander. I'm like, what? And then he gets his ass kicked in his next fight. You pumping that dude, and look what happened.
Yeah. Ohio Volunteer just come in and find out the fight council. He said, "Oh damn." Jason, here my guy. What up, motherfuckers? By the way, fuck Bud, fuck Devin, and all running ass Shakira.
Well, Bud is not a runner.
Oh man, huh?
Yeah, he's saying Bud is not a runner. I mean,
he just don't like Bud. That's all. Oh man, these dudes funny. They funny like shit. Man, they killing T.O. on Twitter though. Not T.O. Cole Stevenson. No. Wait a minute, HRD say, does the promoter have to pay the fighters who made weight his purse? Dan Raphael said no, but sometimes they work something out and they got a portion.
Yeah, his name. The other reporter, his name is. I put it on Twitter. He's the first guy to report it.
Me too, Hannibal. You wasn't the only one. I'm pumped. I was looking forward to that fight, man. I was rearranging shit. Now I'm just gonna call a Dula Mason fight. That's it. I might come live tomorrow and call a Dula Mason bullshit. That's about it.
Yeah, he definitely killed the fight for the weekend when it comes to this card. You know what I mean? He was supposed to be the main event, and we don't see him or De Los Santos. So it's. But you know what? I think long-term wise, this is good for De Los Santos.
It's fight tomorrow on DAZN. Okay. Women fight. Beatrice, she fighting. So it's some fights tomorrow on DAZN, you guys. Under MVP promotion, on Jake Paul promotion. On DAZN tomorrow.
But
that's not true. This your boy talking. I know you fuck with Punch Drunk. Punch Drunk be bullshitting too. Talking about Amanda Serrano gonna knock out Katie Taylor. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, she's gonna knock her out.
Y'all be tripping, man.
She's gonna knock her out.
Y'all stick with y'all people. I give y'all that.
Hey man, she beat her ass. She gave Katie Taylor the 2 worst ass beatings of her life
and lost.
Yeah, that's robbery.
What? I'm gonna have to pull a Devin Haney. What do it say on the record?
When I look it up here at home, it says 2 losses.
Hannibal said the DAZN 1 year subscription is a damn scam. I remember when the DAZN first started, I got that subscription. What was it? $20, right? It was $20 when they first came here. That's it. How much is that shit? An arm and a leg, ain't it?
I got suckered into paying the year, and I think was it 300? 300 was it 300 for the year?
Man, they put money on it. They say bet the house she don't knock out. She ain't gonna knock Katie Taylor out. Katie Taylor gonna hold her all day.
They're gonna knock her out. She ain't leaving New York on her feet.
I don't know about that goal, man, but it's kind of close. He said Puerto Rican fans are almost as bad as Cowboy fans.
Compare us, bro. You crazy? We got Puerto Rico got the most champions per capita in the history of all boxing.
Oh shit!
Of
Get out
all
of here,
boxing.
man. Nobody could hear that shit.
We compete against all these big ass nations, bro. We the smallest island, but guess what? We the most impactful motherfuckers on this planet.
And they killing it. Keyshawn was invited to the family the weekend barbecue and said he was bringing 5 pounds of turkey, but he showed up with 9.3 pounds. Since when Dan Rayfield fat ass can joke about things? Good God. I can say, oh Lord, you're talking to me, God. I'll bet you whatever you can spare. Nah, don't bet on the show. Bet the bookies, man. Y'all know I don't play that. I didn't know T.O. had lovers too. Yeah, he got lovers.
Yo, you haven't seen them dancing?
And the third in Miami. Yeah, HLD, man. I don't know, man. I'm disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like right now, we're like, man, you know, like what is there for us to talk about? We already beat that T.O. Haney shit to death, you know, and it's done with, you know, and the Boots Duck talk is already done with. There's nothing for that. We were looking forward to at least this fight to get us to the next, you know, topic of interest, and now we don't get it. We don't. There's not much to say, man. There's not really much to say.
Emilio Vargas says repercussions of being undisciplined.
No, he knew he was going to miss weight. He thought he was going to get away with it. He thought that Dos Santos was going to get pressure to take the fight anyway.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's 1,000%. That's exactly what happened.
And that's what normally happens. You're like, man, I mean, I need to get paid. You mean I don't get money? Yo, you give them money? Maybe it wasn't, I mean, they said the full amount. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they negotiated 3/4 of it. But, hey, man, I mean, it's better than nothing. And I didn't have to get my ass kicked. I take it.
Okay, Richard Hitchens say, why Son wasn't trying to do the rehydration clause, but was quick to put Lemos on a clause where he was only able to gain 2 pounds. Like I'll be telling y'all, that wasn't the same Lemos that came and fought me, and I lost 5 pounds that day before the fight, after weighing. Well, I say that though, that wasn't the same Lemos, but like I said, he brought Lemos down and he brought Pedraza down. See, but y'all still don't talk about that.
And he also brought the big Mexican guy that I said that Claggett beat. That dude, he 140-pound guy. The last fight he fought was Claggett, where Claggett whooped his ass. That was 140. Then Keyshawn brought him down. Bro, cherry picked all the way. Yo, Tim Bradley seems to went in on.
I heard it. I listened to it about 2 hours before I came on.
Oh yeah,
I listened to it. Even though I don't agree with a lot of shit Tim Bradley said lately, he's been telling the truth.
Well, you know what I agree with him. It's different from commentating. Commentating, he's doing more but when he's just talking about just analysis, right? It's different. But commentating, I can't listen to the dude.
Monica say Tank don't need your protection, Lewis. He can defend himself. Well, since he don't talk, you know, I will be his spokesman on the Rebuttal Entertainment, Monica. How about that? You know, I knew the zone was a joke. They can't even select good reruns to show during the slow period. Guess I would have, y'all got bamboozled with that DAZN bullshit. Y'all crazy, you know.
I paid the year because I already was on the subscription shit, and before I knew it, but it's, you know, so you supposedly get a discount, and I'm looking like, man, like $300. Fuck. And I remember I remember the first time I had my first year subscription with DAZN was $99.
Mm-hmm.
It was $100 a year, and now it's up to like $350? I think it is.
Y'all getting bamboozled, man. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. Y'all getting bamboozled.
I gotta wait till like a month right before my subscription ends to. Fuck that.
A lot of people told me they canceling that shit, man.
No, it's too expensive. It's just beyond that. You know, it's way beyond that. Yo, where's the statement from Keyshawn Davis saying I'm sorry for being a bitch?
Yep.
I mean, like, dude, where's your statement at? I apologize to the city of Norfolk. I apologize to De Los Santos.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it at?
Right.
I apologize to Limos because he went there. Everybody went in at that guy, that little midget, for coming in 8 pounds over.
Okay, y'all. We're gonna listen to what my guy. I fuck with Samson. Sometimes he do some stupid stuff though. We're gonna listen to what Samson got to say about the situation. Because Keyshawn fumbled the bag. Let's see what Samson got to say, y'all.
How's it going, sir?
Not so good.
Your fighter, Edwin De Los Santos, he missed what?
4.9.
Wow, almost 5 pounds. What's your thoughts?
First of all, it's irresponsible. It's not a professional. He's screaming like one, but he's not. He's supposed to give up the title before this situation. And maybe his management, his trainer, is everybody to blame. In this case, in his own. Now we need to negotiate. If the negotiation doesn't go through, who knows what can happen? In the next 2 hours, we find out.
So you didn't know about this ahead of time?
No.
Wow. So what would you be? I know you don't want to give me too many details, but what would you be looking for in order for this fight to happen?
No, this I need to negotiate. It's nothing, And if it's favorable for my fighter, not only that in the case they win, he be a champion. If in case he lose, to have another opportunity in the close future.
Okay. Any update on David Benavidez's next fight, next opponent?
It'll be in October.
Who the Mexican monster fighting in October?
Man, he ain't fighting.
Who he fighting?
He ain't fighting nobody.
Now, it's been looking college.
So they ain't got one yet. Okay. So he coming back in October. There you go.
Well, hey, we just need more of this to happen if guys miss weight. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. But but it's boxing. It happens. We know that. But I think everybody's salivating because this kid was pushing the limits of his trash talking. And
you know what? That's right. I think people are just. I think I think they're just tired of him in his mouth. That's what I think it is, HL. I think they're just tired of him in his mouth.
I know, and there's a lot of biased channels, whatever by nationality, but a lot of brothers were cooking his ass, bro. A lot of brothers were, the word was pump faking, like you pump faking, pump faking.
Hey, come on, use the DC word. What's the DC word? I'm teaching you. What's the word? Welling.
He was welling, bro. He welling.
If I ever see you on the show saying that, I'm gonna die. Make sure you shout me out.
Your man's was welling, bro. Your man's was welling.
They were like, HLD, what the hell is that? Oh, that's that DC talk. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
I mean, I could bring it from the northeast top to the bottom, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga was welling like a motherfucker. Keyshawn Davis, man. Oh, man. Darren Collins.
You know what? I'm gonna see if Zad knows. I'm gonna play it on Zad. I'm gonna play it on Zad when I talk to him next. Let's see what Zab Judah is saying. Yo, Zab, is that man welling, bro? Let me see if he knows it. Yo, man.
Zab like, what? New York might know what it is. Zan might. He from Brooklyn, so
Hey,
he might know.
yeah, he's gonna know. It's just a very it's an old word.
Yeah, that I'm saying. Like when I went to college in California, you know, everybody use different words. Like if we Joan and I say HLD, take that old ass shit off, right? They'll say HLD, take that ancient ass shit off. It's just different wording.
Yeah.
It's just different wording.
We all have each other's dialects for where we're from. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
How the hell can you relate to Tank or any level? You can't make this up. As I can see, he was talking so good about Tank. Keyshawn Davis might be bipolar too. I'm starting to think all these boxers bipolar, man.
Yo, man, they get hit in the head for a living. I mean, there's gonna be some damage.
Exactly, man. I hate what boxing has become. This shit, yeah. You know, and I hate to say it. I thought this year was gonna be better than last year. Last year still better than this year, man. Last year is still better than this year.
Yeah, because and bro, and what started it was what started the streak of shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Was it May 2nd weekend or before that?
I'm talking with Dave Benavidez and them.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, what? I'm trying to find what cards kind of started the roll of bullshit for 2025.
Oh, you talking about roll of bullshit? It was the LA? I forgot what it was. 2 cents in the building. What's up, 2 cents? I'm tired of this big mouth keep fighting drain fighters. Yeah, that's all he does. He had the nerve to put Santos too. Yeah, he tried to promote that joint and couldn't even make weight. Couldn't even fucking make weight. I'm trying to stop cursing, man, but y'all be bringing it out of me, man. I'm trying to stop cursing.
Yo, the Los Santos don't know English, but he knew like, man, 2 years, man, 2 years off weight. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, bro. But hey, man, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe it means you should just go out for mid-late night dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Twin in the building. What's up, Twin? He said, Keyshawn said, I'd be damned if this nigga put me to sleep in front of my hometown. Y'all stupid. That's what he said. Yeah, Delastato's gonna put them paws on him. Maybe he got scared. HLD. He tried to use the Ryan Garcia bullshit.
Oh, but you heard what Keyshawn tried to. Oh no, I don't want to fight Murataya. I don't want to pay another sanctioning fee for a belt. Remember he said that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Robert Garcia just posted. He goes, "Hey, now Keyshawn and Raymond can fight since there's only one belt on the line. What do you think? Top Ring Boxing come already?" And he tagged.
That ain't gonna happen. Raymond Mertala fight 135. Robert, stop the bullshit.
He's another weight bully, bro. That kid's big.
Yeah, he is, and he overrated.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's not. But I don't think nobody pumped him up to be like. But he's just consistent. What you see is what you get. That's what I'm saying. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, but hey, these dudes, man. I don't know, man. And but a lot of these dudes don't miss weight before. Shakur missed weight. A lot of them missed weight before. Except Devin. We gotta give Devin credit. Devin almost killed himself making weight. We gotta give him credit.
My guy literally killed himself making weight, tearing his esophagus. That's how he got fucked up against Cambosis. But he made weight.
Ellie sat back. You my guy. You subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have to get you on here. Please stop promoting Manny Pacquiao. Stop it.
Come on, that's the GOAT. What's going on? What's wrong with the GOAT?
Who the GOAT?
What's wrong with Manny Pacquiao, the GOAT?
You talking steroid? Manny?
The GOAT? Do you got evidence?
Do you have evidence of this?
Yes, I do have evidence. The same evidence, Your Honor, that I tried to lead the example with Teofimo Lopez. The man said he was afraid of needles, but yet he got tattoos all over his body, you know. So then he waited 5 years to take a random drug test, you know, and then he said the ocean healed his shoulder. Not my words, Your Honor. His word. The ocean healed his shoulder, Your Honor. Something make you go,
No, you ever been to the waters of the Philippines? I'm just saying, it's magical.
Yeah, I see. I'm gonna have to go there, jump my whole body in that motherfucker. let it heal every motherfucking thing.
But you know what tripped me out a little bit about this conversation is hearing Bud Crawford accusing Pacquiao of that. But this motherfucker is taking a whole year off, and do we know he's getting blood? Any testing during this time to bulk up? He didn't take a fight. He didn't take. Did he take a? He didn't take a tune-up fight because he doesn't want to get tested. Man, the thing is, it's more rapid than we think it is. You know.
So what you saying, HLD? It's a possibility Bud Crawford can be on the juice.
It's extremely plausible. Extremely plausible. Once a year, and just long enough to take a cycle. How many fights has he had in the past 5 years? 5 fights?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
David Avancian, Mazamov, Earl Spence, and who else?
Avanesian, right? We mentioned that.
I said David Avancian. The Avanesian, whatever his name is.
Porter?
Nah, Sean Porter wasn't within 5 years, was it?
Yeah, Sean Porter was within 5 years.
Okay, well, there you go.
So that so I mean,
mad and upset that the fans want their money back. Oh my God.
I'd be pissed. I know a couple of people who flew out to go watch this fight, including Mills. Mills, my boy's over there. They over there, and now they're not gonna watch the fight that they've been interviewing guys for and shit. Yo, I'd be pissed off.
But y'all missed what Sampson said on that interview I just played. He said the same thing I said, didn't he? You gotta blame his trainer. Bomac fat ass knew what was going on.
Bomac Cheeto.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Jay said highly plausible.
It's highly plausible.
Third way make his hands swell. No, I told y'all what I don't like about Bud and Monster Inu, and I wish they outlawed it in every state. They should not be able to double hand wrap their hands. They should not be able to double tape their hands. It should be outlawed everywhere, not just in certain states.
It's every state. Every single state. Every state has its own ruling on it.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I said it should be outlawed in every
It
state.
should be universal. But let's not forget about them exploding gloves. I have not forgot about the exploding gloves. But that is not normal. I've never seen that shit in my life. I've seen gloves get tear, but you have both gloves brand new.
Yeah.
Looking like they're 20 years old by the end of 6 rounds.
Yeah.
No. And that happened twice.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. There's something going on.
Yeah. So, and this the same dude that I hear one of your favorite content creators, HLD, on Twitter, put a post up. See, this is why I don't listen to nobody, HLD. This is really the reason I don't listen to some of these niggas. When I hear your boy, what's his name? The big bow-eyed nigga that say moist all the time. Show his, whatever his name is, say it's possible Terrence Crawford can knock Canelo out. I see. That's when I stop listening to these dudes. When they start saying stupid shit like that, I just stop listening. Just like when your boy BB Sports TV said Tank Davis was going to move down to 126 and fight Gary Russell Jr. I unsubscribe on his channel and never listen to it again. You know, when they just say stupid shit, I'm done. I'm done. You know, even with his exploding gloves, he couldn't knock him out. So let me get this straight. He can knock Canelo Alvarez out, but couldn't knock Mazemov out. Couldn't even phase Mazumov.
All I know is once Canelo hits him with the same punches that Madrimov landed, this fight is over.
No, the fight is over because I've been saying how long I've been saying this, chat. Bo Mack on the throw in the towel because Bud Crawford right eye will close shut. Because he got a problem with his right eye that y'all don't look at. I've been watching. It's always swelling. And what's Canelo's favorite punch? That left hook. To what? The right eye. They're going to swell shut and they're going to close and they're going to throw the towel. Watch what I tell you.
But rebuttal, at least he dared to be great.
Shit. Who dared to be great? Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Bud, man, he dared to be great.
Do you have evidence of this?
Mr. President, after I destroy Washington, D.C., I would destroy another major city every hour on the hour. That is, unless, of course, you pay me $100 billion.
That is why he's taking the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, but he said that he's still gonna come back down.
Man, I don't believe that shit. This is Bud Crawford's last fight. This is his last fight. He ain't gonna gain that weight, come back down. Who he gonna fight? Bachman?
He gonna fight Charlo, man. Come on, man.
Nah, he ain't coming back down, man. Charlo gonna put them paws on Bud. Charlo gonna put them paws on Bud, man. I mean, everybody know this, but you know, I hope they fight. They still ain't decided if they're gonna have it in America or not. Canelo saying he ain't fighting if it ain't in America.
Yeah, that fight's that's why there's a lot of things still going on behind the scenes that even involves Tio, because these people don't want to fight in Saudi. Canelo don't want to fight in Saudi, and that's what Turkey's trying to force them to do by saying that the stadium was booked when they already knew that. Allegiant Stadium, they haven't even announced it. This fight is only 2 months away.
I don't, you know, if the fighters don't want to fight in Saudi, more power to them. I don't blame them. You know,
there's something that it could be the timing. You have to adjust to. It's a lot, bro. It's over 12 hours, I think. You know, and the adjustment is hard. It's got to be hard. And then you get, you know, Canelo had to fight like 6 a.m.
I teach, man. HLD rambled for an hour and 30 minutes for your ass.
I had it for you, man.
Now, what your ass got to say?
Now I just want to. Yeah, thanks for holding it down, HLD. Man, this whole week has been crazy, man. We got this Tio thing happening, and now we got this Keyshawn thing happening, and then we're not getting a fight that we all want to see. This is crazy. I'm not even disappointed in you know, what Keyshawn pulled, like the pump faking he pulled. I mean, I thought that was fun and everything, but man, him coming overweight, that was kind of unexpected. Like when I heard the 139, I was like, wait, what? Because I had to do a double take when I heard 139.
I did too, bro. I went back like 40 seconds at something because I saw Keyshawn act like nothing, right? I'm like, hold on, did I hear 139 or 134.3? So I had to do the same thing you did.
And when I heard it, I was like, what the hell is going on? I heard someone said there was like, you know, some complications or whatnot. And this was on like 2 Cents panel. I heard this, but I thought that was like in the case of, you know, Santos. And I'm thinking that Santos was the one that, you know, who's going to come, you know, overweight. But then
man, how would you think that? And I've been telling you on this, but Teach, I've been telling you on this show how long that Keyshawn is a weight bully.
Yeah. You did. But at the same time, you know, Keyshawn, you know, has been making weight all that time. So I kind of expected him to, you know, come in at 135, and especially since the fight is in Virginia. So this was his main event, man. I expected him to show up. So kind of disappointed about that.
But I hear what you're saying, that the guy that you would expect to miss weight would be the guy who's been off for 2 years.
Exactly. So that's what I thought. And it was just the opposite. And then
Twin
the funny thing is, Funny thing is, the fight also kind of failed on the business side because at this point you got to give Santos what he wants. So if Santos wants him to come in at a certain weight, he had to do that. And if Santos wanted a certain money, they should have given it to him. But I mean, it looks like they didn't decide to give him the money he wanted. And I'm not even mad that Samson, pulled this fight because
he's getting paid anyway. He's getting paid. He's getting paid. So I think once you do that, then I think it was, to be honest, bro. De Los Santos did not look healthy, bro. He looked drained, Skeletor, like, bro. Yeah, he was gonna get hurt.
He did what he supposed to do, though. That's how Keyshawn should have looked.
Yeah.
That's exactly how Keyshawn should have looked.
Man, he was arrogant. He wasn't even gonna try. All right, okay, bro.
And you know what the good thing about this is? Because usually, if this was like a pure like top rank event, like them bringing like maybe a Mexican fighter or whatnot, the Mexican fighter would have probably taken the money and gotten this fight. But this was a PBC fighter coming over to Top Rank, and this was one of the top guys at PBC. So I mean, you're not just going to take anything, right? So
yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I'm telling you. Twin said, I'm so pissed, though. Keyshawn finally gets in the ring with a credible opponent. And this the type of shit that pull whole ass move. Everybody pissed, I'm telling y'all, man. Oh, man.
I don't know what Santos does now. Maybe try to get on Turkey card or like a Tank card. I don't know if Tank's card is.
He got paid, bro. He's gonna go to DR. He's gonna party. He got paid.
He should need to be active. Try to get on somebody's card.
Tank on the card is full now.
It's full?
Yeah.
I think it's full now.
Get on the Turkey card. Maybe fight Devin Haney on August 16th in Saudi.
But this was
Haney fight 147, Teach.
I mean, Santos could do a catch weight.
Nah, fuck that. Devin need to fight Conor Ben. We ain't giving them no Conor Ben or nobody. Fuck that.
Come on, man. You got to stick to the hit list.
Exactly. Conor Ben or nobody. Nobody.
You guys got to push. You got to push that narrative for 2 weeks, like you guys were doing about Tio and shit. Let's see you guys do that with what was it? It was Boots, Conor Ben, Norman Jr. Was Keyshawn Davis on that? I don't know if he was. I mean, come on now.
And that's the thing about it. They named everybody up, but when they said Conor Ben that time, Bill said no. Now, why Bill won't say yes? Devin ain't got to fight.
Yeah.
Is Conor Ben doing the Nah, he shouldn't do that rematch with Witchcom. I don't think he should.
They're pushing it because there's a lot of money.
But still, man, Witchcom killed us. Eubanks almost fell out, man. Stay your ass there.
I don't think it's good for Conor Ben taking that type of punishment at that weight.
Exactly.
But we'll see. We'll see because it is a lot of money, and they did very well in that first fight.
Yeah, Santos almost fell for the and that was a good fight. I enjoyed that fight. That's how you're supposed to fight. Oh, thank you, Twin. About time somebody showing me some love up in here. You know what I mean? He said he perfectly did that. Ain't nobody going to cut down 4.5 pounds away from 135. The night before, weighed in and attempted to lose the breath. Exactly, he did that shit. He thought, like HLD said, he thought they was going to accept the shit. That's all.
Hey, he's a brokey. He's a brokey from the Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? They need that bread, and he got paid anyway, so he's good.
Hannibal said T.O. ducked Norman Jr. too. I'm just saying, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yo, I was watching some Norman Jr. video today from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like the way he looks. Like his you see his he was hitting the bag and then he was doing some shadow boxing. I just didn't like his movement, man. I'm like,
hey, look, I'm calling it here first. Norman Jr. gets upset. He get upset. He fumbled the bag.
Hey, you want to hear another thing? There's no drug testing in this
I
fight.
know. I said that yesterday. It ain't no drug testing. Smash the like button, y'all. Go get some merch, man. Hit the like button. We all disappointed, but we're going to support the kid tomorrow, Abdullah Mason. You know, and,
I'm going to watch it for him because, whatever ratings he can gather is good for his career.
We got Abdullah Mason and the DB2, not DB3.
DB2. Is it only one brother fighting, or there's two other brothers on the card?
Scooter Davis. Scooter Davis is the best fighter on that card tomorrow. My word.
That's the youngest one, right?
Scooter Davis is going to be the best fighter. Nah, I ain't talking about Keyshawn and them bum ass brothers. I'm talking about Scooter Davis, Tank DC. Scooter Davis, the one trained with Tank Davis. Derek Davis. He is the best fighter on that card tomorrow. And in 2 years, he's going to be the best fighter at 140. I ain't going to say 35 because he's too motherfucking big. He going to have to move up.
Come on, man.
Dude is 5'9". He's 5'9" HLD, and he got Terrence Crawford arm reach.
Man, we're going to put Cameron Moulton on him, bro. Stop.
Beat the shit out of Cameron Moulton. Fat ass. I ain't missing that fat little motherfucker. What's called Caramel Moulton? I forgot the guy's name. He said, y'all been bamboozled with this kid. And I've been told y'all that. Once they start up in the competition, what's going to happen? Because he up and down, no special effects. He up and down and no special effects. And I don't think it's punching power, but what people think it is.
I don't think so either, bro. I mean, look what happened in his last fight. I watched it on Mayweather Instagram because it wasn't televised.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, it was. I was like, okay, the kid's got output. I mean, I guess, but I didn't see nothing special that tells me, oh shit, this kid is real dynamite. I don't see it.
Exactly, man. So I don't know. Tony said, "Yeah, it's shop season. That's what it's Scooter Davis, baby. Shop season. I'm gonna get him on here once this fight over. See, I ain't had him on in 2 years, a year and a half. Get him on here. So that's going to be the best fight in the world. Watch what I tell y'all. Don't sleep on him. Man, I was really looking forward to seeing Keyshawn get his ass beat. Yeah, well, you have to look forward to that 140. You're going to have to look forward to it at 140. You know who Keyshawn's first fight should be, you guys? Sandor Martin.
That's a good fight.
I like that. That's a good fight.
See,
that's the guy Devin Haney ducked.
Yeah. They need to make me a matchmaker because Xander Zayas will be fighting Keith Thurman.
I'm waiting to see what Bootsy is gonna do. Is he really gonna go to 154?
Man, stop mentioning Boots. Boots ain't fighting none of y'all bums. I keep telling him to fight. Boots ain't fighting.
Is he really gonna move up?
CEO, he ain't fighting none of
that Philly fraud. The Philly fraud, is he moving up or not?
I don't know. He said he was. He said he was.
This rebuttal just doesn't like Boots.
HLD don't like him either. So I at least try to have his back sometimes. Y'all be hating on the kids a lot.
Hey.
I'm the only one call him an undercover fighter. I mean, undercard fighter.
I mean, he's obviously talented, just not a tested fighter.
Yeah,
simple as that.
That's what I need to see, man. Maybe we can get that. Maybe we can get that happening. Nah, Keyshawn ain't made no statement. He ain't gonna make no statement.
That's what I was saying earlier, man. This kid is hiding. But that's a smart thing to do. See, and I agree with you when you say the same thing. Well, my guy, you're like, but I can't control it, and that's not my problem. I mean, what the fuck? He does what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I only care about man. I'm happy you didn't take this bullshit ass fight. I'm so happy. I don't want to waste another Saturday night, pay money to see my guy chase this fucking fool for 12 rounds. I don't need to see that shit. So I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad we done with that, and we're gonna move on to the next real fight. Simple as that.
Are they gonna have like an extra fight or?
Nope.
No, I doubt it. Maybe they'll move one of the undercards. That was gonna be prelims. Probably move it in, or maybe not. Who else? Tiger Johnson's on the card. Maybe they'll bring him up from the prelims to the main card if it's missing something.
Yeah, they should. If that's the case,
I'm interested in that. It's Tiger Johnson, Abdullah Mason, and seeing this other Davis brother. Maybe get murked.
I don't want to see none of Keyshawn Davis.
No, we want to see if he gets murked. If his brother gets murked, imagine that.
The tall, skinny one.
The one that was pushing the other guy.
The tall, skinny one.
Yeah. You imagine that Keyshawn Davis got stripped and his brother gets whooped on the undercard anyway, and it's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
Two of them are tall and skinny, rebuttal.
Huh?
Like 2 of them are tall and skinny.
I think his name is Calvin, right? Like that.
Twin, I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Twin say the 5 pound, I'm gonna say 4.5 pounds was to bully Edward, to add punch resistance, and to add chin insurance. Chin insurance. Exactly. I'm telling y'all, some of this shit do be calculated. But if we keep blaming Keyshawn, why we can't blame his trainer? Ain't none of y'all niggas mentioning the fat man.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's the responsibility of the fighter.
Nah, man. Yeah, that too. But the trainers.
Now, on the business side, he knew his fighter was going to miss weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all that shit that this could have just been handled yesterday.
Did Bomac have a statement yet or no?
No.
He sent out. He needs an extra bag of Cheetos. That's all we know.
How fucking tear. I said that before you even came on the show. He said, "Lou, let's get serious now. Keyshawn Davis versus Gary Antoine Russell." Exactly. Let's put him up in there. That's how you start him off. Work on him to 140. He's so bad he want to run his mouth. Let's work on him to 140.
You think PBC is gonna lend out one of their fighters again after this?
Who are they lending out the fighter to?
They had Santos go over there.
They ain't gonna lend him out. They ain't lending him out. Keyshawn they're gonna have to do a joint. Wait a minute, because Top Rank and PBC is doing joint stuff now anyway. Remember, Bob said it. So it'll be a joint venture. It'll be a joint venture. Yeah. Let's put them in there with the big dogs.
I expect that to happen, after the network deal ends with ESPN.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's in August. They're about to end. They ain't too far down the road. I'm just tired of these dudes, man. These dudes to get boxing better the way it used to be, they got to fight better quality competition. Let's put the best in there with the best, man. At least B level opponents or C level opponents, not D, E, F, G opponents. And I got another upset for you guys. Don't be surprised if Tevin Farmer beat. Hey man, my son is the best, man. My son will kick all your ass. You watch and see, man. Don't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm giving Floyd the edge in that fight, though.
You what? You giving him the edge?
The edge in that fight, yeah.
Okay. Who you got, HLD? You think Schofield and Tevin Farmer? Urge say level out. He wants to see all the brothers lose. Level out. Mother loving nigga. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is crazy, man.
It is.
This stuff is crazy. That's what they need to do. Don't be surprised if Tevin Farmer put them paws on Schofield, y'all. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna be surprised. These dudes, they gotta learn. HLD, what happened to your president, man?
Your president?
Your president, Donald Trump.
Hey, I'm from Puerto Rico, man.
don't care. So,
yeah, I love it. You know what it is?
now you from Puerto Rico. You
Hey man, I love it. I love it. They're not gonna front to kiss each other's ass. If there's shit that's gotta be said and cleared out, let's get it done. Let's not act like we got a dead president like we have for the past 4 years.
All we need now, you guys, is Elon to tell everybody how they rigged good lesson with his satellites, hitting them computers.
Yeah, okay, bro.
And since you said that, Lou, guess who pulled up on me today?
Who?
Melanie Trump.
Oh, for real, Melania?
So I scheduled an appointment today to be at a building that I'm supposed to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got there, like Secret Service cars just pulled up, man, and she just came out. So apparently she had a documentary that she was doing in that building. So that kind of halted what I was supposed to do for like an hour and a half. But yeah, that's what happened, man.
Why didn't you go take your shirt off and tell her to give you a kiss?
I don't want to get beat up, man.
I don't know. You look kind of good hitting that punching bag, man. You could take the Secret Service.
Service, you don't play, man.
Yeah, they don't play. Do you think maybe Floyd did hypnosis and fell asleep? Oh God, nah, man. Nah, I don't know, man. We can't make them no excuses, man. You know, it is what it is, y'all. You know, hey, I'm gonna go live for the Dula Mason fight, and hopefully it's a good fight. Knock there, you go in there and put them paws on there. Hopefully a Dula Mason don't go in there and try to show off. That's when he get caught. When he go in there trying to slug and show off, that's when he get caught. He can't do that with a puncher. He just can't do that.
Is that how is it? Is that how it is, Eric R? Like you don't trust my picks?
No, don't nobody trust your pick. You like 2-30.
7 now.
Like 2-30 HLD before you came back. Teach ain't never get a fight right, man.
I really stopped betting, and I used to bet, but it takes away to me not about winning and losing the bet, but because you're paying attention about just the bet in itself. It takes away from the joy of the fight, and I rather just watch the fight, man. I don't even. It's very rare that I use scorecards too. If it's a good fight, I could give a shit. I just want you know who won or lost, but
hard enough. I think.
Now y'all want to see a clown? I'm about to piss HLD off. Y'all want to see a clown? I'm gonna show y'all a clown dude right now. See what that is?
Yeah, my man is on everything. He's the dominator of all media.
Yeah.
You know what trips me out that I was telling T.O. yesterday? That everybody else is more stressed out than he is.
Who's stressed out though? I don't understand.
No, man. Did you not hear the space?
I don't go on Twitter like that.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, bro. People crazy, man. People are more stressed. Like, what the hell?
I watched some of it and didn't get
Nah, I don't go on no spaces, no none of that shit, man. I don't go on none of that shit, man. I told her, I only mess with these dudes because these dudes, they fabricate, what the content creator gonna, put their style in your brain and people them and a lot of them be lying and faking. I don't go on none of these people channels no more, man.
But Lou, HLD, I'm gonna hop off now because I got to do something.
We about to get off this thing in a minute, man. It's been too long for Friday anyway, man. But I appreciate HLD coming on. We both disappointed in that T.O. bull crap. I mean, not T.O. Keyshawn Davis, man, and whoever next for the kid, hopefully he'll get it right, man, and do better. He need to do better. That's all I'm saying. He needs to get his shit together.
Before we end. Upsets. Like what? Do we have any upsets this week?
You got some upsets, but you ain't a member. I can't tell you.
Yo, the upset is that the weight beat Keyshawn Davis, man.
I mean, aside from him, any other fights?
I don't know. I gotta go look because there's some fights tomorrow too.
Are you going to watch any of the zone fights?
I might.
Upset.
I might. It depends, man.
Hey, the young kid is still getting tested tomorrow. And
Yeah.
Nakatili is the guy who made Keyshawn have one of his ugliest performances at was it 126? So, you know, we'll see what happens. I mean, if this kid could, I think Tito Mercado murked him. So he's gonna have to do the same because he can hit. He does have power. I don't know if he's durable anymore. But he's still
Nakathila is the one that made Teach's favorite fighter cry.
right at the end of that fight, that he was like,
I don't want to get hit no more. Yeah, man, Shakur Stevenson.
So look out for Wardley versus Hooney.
Wardley fight tomorrow too?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know why I have no interest in that.
See, we all were looking forward to the same stuff, man. That's all. We all were looking forward.
And I had people telling me in several chats about that. Like, are you gonna watch it? I mean, you know, if I'm just sitting down, nothing else to do, yeah.
Eric said, "Yeah, Teach, you be betting with your heart, bro. You need to stop it." But yeah, man, I'm about to get off here, man. Relax, get my brain together, man. Got a lot going on, man. But I appreciate y'all coming on the show. Hit the like button. Thank HLD for coming on. Teach for holding us up for a whole damn hour just to say 5 words, and then we can get up off the show. You know.
Yeah, no shit, right? We held it down.
Teach don't do no 2 hours on no Friday.
I'll be getting home from.
Hey, my people, hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is the rebuttal. Peace, my friends.
All right, HLD. All right, you guys, man. I hit y'all up. I might go live tomorrow, Teach. I might go live tomorrow.
Peace. Have a good one.
All right, brother. Y'all share the video, man. Make sure you hit the like button. I'm out of here. Peace and blessings.